Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Stafford. And incomplete on the deep ball.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Williams. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 7th play of the drive coming here on 3rd and 6. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. On 4th down, Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Jackson to throw. Throw caught by Flowers. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Rams' 9-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Hill. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now
Jackson now. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Ravens put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. And the QB rating right now, sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
That's
right, that's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Stafford now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And now off to the races down the right side. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 2nd and 1 now from the 21. They run it again with Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Stafford. Flushed out right. Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! Tyler Higbee from 19 yards away. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Being chased out left. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. To throw is Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Right side and caught by Kohler. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now, they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays, eat up chunks of yardage, and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. To throw is Stafford. That back foot throw there is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Dobbins will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 17-8. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Ready. Set to begin their next drive. The Rams offense at the line. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And Allen's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he's got this down to the 35. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. Got a man. It's Higbee complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Throwing is Stafford. And they're going to get it. They bring it down with sack back at the 16-yard line. 3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. Stafford. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The kick by Maher is good, and that'll move it back within 6 now. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, Freeman. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. Freeman again. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Stafford. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Williams will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. He's going to get it again. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll run it. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. That's going deep for Bateman. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And they're going to get the 1st down here across the 15-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now it's Jackson. Ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And quickly they get to the line. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead. So 2 touchdowns for him on the ground in this 1st half, and that one a thing of beauty.
And just like his last touchdown run, we saw him be patient. How about his vision where he's able to identify where the opening was? And then how about the escort right down the field all the way to the end zone from his blockers?
Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Stafford on first down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. First down now, but that clock rolling. Stafford. Flush to his right. And he'll find Higbee open downfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Stafford. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Back to throw, Stafford. Try to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A handoff running left is Dobbins to the 36-yard line. Stop there. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in for the Ravens. Touchdown. Charlie Kohler as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Dancing to his left. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Returning it, Justice Hill. The dangerous Hill now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really not.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 122 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. 11 more on that one and another first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of 9 there, and it puts him in better shape here for second and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. To the air again, Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first down, Stafford here. This one swung out to Williams. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Williams diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll look to run for him with Williams. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Another run here with Dobbins. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He finds Bateman over the middle. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman on a touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens add 6 to their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 18 on the play.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Here's Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, LA! Cooper Kupp, 53 yards. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll look to run for him with Williams. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful.
Rams 27.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy.
There he goes, left side. There he goes again. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 193 yards rushing for him now as he closes in on a 200-yard night. They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's Jackson. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain an 18-point lead.
Well, he might be the best kicker the game's ever seen, and we've seen him hit from 66, which is the all-time record. But anything 60-plus, that's a very low percentage kick. Don't tell him he doesn't believe it. But this one winds up no good.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. To throw is Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Hey, 22!
The busy night continues for Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And they're going to speed things up here.
8 yards on the pickup.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Rams are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. So he's hit pay dirt twice, but still they're facing that deficit here in the 2nd half.
So they're going to see if they can continue to find ways to get him the football, because obviously something is working for him to find the end zone twice. In any event, however this turns out, he's going to be hard to deal with in the film room, isn't he? He's going to wonder why he's not getting more passes thrown to him.
Those big tight ends are getting greedy. Back now in Baltimore, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Maher is set to kick off.
Maher now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Steps away. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the option right is Jackson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So an important one there as they widen their lead in this 4th quarter.
All right, partner, help me out with the math here. Make sure I am on point, because the way I see it, the other guys still need 2 touchdowns, but in addition, a 2-point conversion. So this is all about them playing perfect football from here on out.
Ready.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that. And got his man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. A big play there for L.A. And even 40 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams get a bit closer. They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This to make it a 2-score game. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. Well, that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. Stafford now to throw. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Real right, 22.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's 2nd down. On the draw, this will be Freeman. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. This is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Throwing, Jackson. Dobbins with it. What do you think? Play this safe, just worry about getting OT?
Yeah, don't make any risky throws. It's going to change the outcome. But if anyone slips, take the big shot.
Here's Jackson. his fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at about the 28 and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Stafford. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. Now inside the 25. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check